What's up, guys? It's Jude and you're welcome to Smartwatch Series. In this video, we're going to be comparing the Galaxy Fit 2 versus the Huawei Band 6, which is a better smartband between these two. I have been comparing these two smartbands for the past couple of weeks, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about what each of these can offer to you. One thing you should know is that these two are very cheap. The Galaxy Fit 2 and the Huawei Band 6 cost just about $50. Before we begin, if you're new to this channel, please click on that subscribe button and of course on the notification bell to get updates from me whenever I upload a video like this. Alright guys, let's begin. The first thing we're going to talk about, we're going to start with the design, and after the design we're going to talk about the fitness tracking features inbuilt in these two smartbands, and we're going to talk about notification management as well as battery life. Okay, so guys, let's begin with the design. Starting with the design, each of these two, as you can see, is quite stylish. Okay, although not the best of design, but I would say that these two are well designed. I mean, these are very comfortable to wear, very lightweight, very compact, which are just all the attributes you need for a fitness smartband. Going with the Huawei Band 6, the Huawei Band 6 has a polymer case, okay, and this is a silicone strap. You can always swap this if you don't like the straps. And as for the Galaxy Fit 2, the Galaxy Fit 2 has a thermoplastic case, and the strap here is made of silicone as well. You can always swap this as well if you don't find if you don't like this. Okay, and talking about the available colors, the Huawei Band 6 comes in graphite black, and you have the forest green color. You also have the amber sunrise and sakura pink. This is the sakura pink color of the Huawei Band 6. The Huawei Band 6 here weighs 18 grams compared to the Galaxy Fit 2, which weighs 24 grams. And the Galaxy Fit 2 is available in black and red. Okay, this is the red color. And when you talk about the dimensions, the Galaxy Fit 2 is a little bit thicker than the Huawei Band 6, but the difference isn't that much. Okay, like I said initially, each of these two is very lightweight and very comfortable to wear. So let's talk about the display. The Huawei Band 6 has a 1.47 inches display, and this is powered by AMOLED. It is AMOLED powered display of the Galaxy Fit 2, and the Galaxy Fit 2 has a display size of 1.1 inches. One of the biggest highlights of the Huawei Band 6 is the larger display. This allows you to see more at a glance, okay? And I think that's a big one for the Huawei Band 6. But nevertheless, the Galaxy Fit 2 is still very easy to read. I mean, it offers a very vivid viewing experience. And going forward, let's talk about navigation. Each of these two is easy to navigate, okay? The Huawei Band 6 has a side button here, and it is also a touch screen. Okay, so I can easily, when you swipe down, you can get to see my quick panel, and when you swipe up, you get to see my notifications, and when you swipe left to right, you can get to see my favorite apps. On the Galaxy Fit 2, it has a touch key, and it also supports touchscreen. When you swipe left to right, you get to see my list of apps, and when you swipe down, you can see my quick panel section. Okay, so these two are very easy to navigate. And when you talk about watch faces, the Huawei Band 6 here comes up in terms of watch faces. It allows you to store a maximum of 11 watch faces on the device, and you can easily change the watch faces directly from this device by just tapping and holding onto the home screen, and this will allow you to choose any watch face of your choice here. If you want more watch faces, then of course you will need to go to the Huawei Health app. From there you can add more watch faces to the Huawei Band 6. As for the Galaxy Fit 2, you cannot store watch faces on this device. If you want to change this watch face, you have to go to the Galaxy Wearable app, and from there you can add more watch faces or even change watch faces. Okay, and that is for watch faces. I'm going further. Let's talk about the fitness tracking features of these two smartbands, and starting with the steps counting. Each of these two will count your steps and calories. Each of these two will track your heart rate. Each of these two will track your sleep. Each of these two also supports connected GPS. You also have stress monitoring on both devices, And you have SPO2 on the Huawei Band 6, which the Galaxy Fit 2 lacks. The Galaxy Fit 2, on the other hand, has hand wash reminder, which the Huawei Band 6 lacks. So let's talk about accuracy. I mean, like tracking accuracy. When you talk about steps counting accuracy, when you talk about steps counting accuracy, the Huawei Band 6 and the Galaxy Fit 2, when compared to the Galaxy Watch 3, were consistent in counting my steps. And when you talk about heart rate tracking, unfortunately, the Huawei Band 6 was not consistent in tracking my heart rate. At one point, it did track my heart rate accurately when compared to the Galaxy Watch 3 and the Versa 3. At another point, it was way off the mark. And talking about sleep tracking, I had to wear these two alongside the Galaxy Watch 3 and the Huawei Band 4 Pro here. And from my results, the Huawei Band 6 is not consistent in tracking my sleep. I can't really say why this is the case, maybe because of my skin, I don't know. But the truth of the matter is the Huawei Band 6 has not been consistent in tracking my sleep. The Galaxy Fit 2, on the other hand, over the past couple of months that I've been using the smartband, it has always been consistent in tracking my sleep. And when you talk about the connected GPS feature, each of these two lacks inbuilt GPS. Although connected GPS is supported, which means that you can start a workout here, and then of course you'll be able to track your routes and location as long as you carry your phone along. However, with the Huawei Band 6, I have not had the best of experience as far as that feature is concerned. For you to track your outdoor routes and location, then of course you will have to start this workout on your phone. And when you start this workout on your phone, then of course the workout will show up on the Huawei Band 6 here. And even at that, it was not consistent in tracking my routes and my location when compared to the Galaxy Watch 3 and even the Band 4 Pro here, which has inbuilt GPS. As for the Galaxy Fit 2, the Galaxy Fit 2 is consistent in tracking my outdoor routes and location. I don't need to start this from the Samsung Health app. I just need to start the workout here. As long as I carry my phone along, it does track my routes and location. And in that regard, I would say the Galaxy Fit 2 is a better device for routes and other metrics like locations and all that. Okay, so going forward, let's talk about stress monitoring. Each of these two has stress monitoring functions. I had to compare this to the Galaxy Watch 3 again, and I would say that both devices were consistent in monitoring my stress. And if you feel stressed, each of these has a breathing exercise app. With the breathing exercise app, you can reduce stress by following the guided breathing section. That feature is also available on the Galaxy Fit 2. And going forward, we talked about SPO2 measurement on the Huawei Band 6. The Huawei Band 6 has SPO2 blood oxygen measurement, and I have to compare this again to the Band 4 Pro here alongside the Galaxy Watch 3. And from my result, the Huawei Band 6 is not consistent in tracking my blood oxygen level. This is because every time I measured my blood oxygen level with the Huawei Band 6, it always came up with 100% rating, and for me that is very questionable, that is very suspicious. The Galaxy Fit 2, however, does not have the SPO2 blood oxygen measurement feature. Although it has a hand wash reminder, with hand wash reminder on the Galaxy Fit 2, this smartband is going to remind you to wash your hands regularly for up to 20 seconds, and this can help you prevent diseases, especially with COVID-19 ravaging the world. When you talk about preset sport modes, each of these two offers you a whooping up to 90 workout modes, so you get a lot of options to choose from. One thing I like about the Huawei Band 6 is that all the workout modes are already installed on the device. Okay, so you can easily choose a workout. Okay, when you go to workout here, you can just from here and you can choose a workout of your choice. With the Galaxy Fit 2 here, you have to go to the Galaxy Wearable app. You can only add about 10 workout modes on this device at a time. If you want more, then of course you will have to open the Galaxy Wearable app to access more workout modes. So let's go further and talk about managing notifications with each of these two. Each of these two will allow you to manage your notifications that you receive from apps installed on your phone. You can receive SMS notification, call notification, and other notification from both third-party and native apps on your phone. One thing I like about the Huawei Band 6 is that it shows more characters as far as notification is concerned. Like this one here, it shows up to about 135 characters in total, and this allows you to see a bigger part of your message. With the Galaxy Fit 2, it shows just a handful of characters, but the Galaxy Fit 2 will allow you to reply to notifications with preset quick replies. You cannot do that with the Huawei Band 6. If you want to add more quick replies that you want to reply to notifications with, you can add more from the Galaxy Wearable app. So going forward, let's talk about other functions that you get with each of these two smartbands. Each of these two has a timer, a stopwatch, alarm, music control, and weather app. The Huawei Band 6 features a remote camera control that allows you to control your phone camera. That feature is not available on the device yet. Perhaps we're going to see that in future updates. And there is also the touchlight feature. The touchlight feature here is going to allow you to use this smartband as a torch. This might not be so bright, but it can come handy for you in illuminating a very little dark space. So going forward, let's talk about the battery life of these two smartbands. I have to compare the battery life of these two, and from my test, the Huawei Band 6 here can take you up to 2 weeks. It is the same with the Galaxy Fit 2. You can get up to 2 weeks with any of these smartband. So guys, which is a better smartband between the Huawei Band 6 and the Galaxy Fit 2? In my honest opinion, I will go with the Galaxy Fit 2. This smartband here, although it has a smaller display, it is a consistent activity tracker. It tracked my heart rate consistently, it tracked my sleep consistently, and the connected GPS feature also works just fine. And in terms of stress monitoring, the Galaxy Fit 2 here is also consistent in tracking my stress level. And you can also use this smartband to reply to notifications, which the Huawei Band 6 lacks. Above all, it also has a long battery life. On the other hand, the Huawei Band 6 is still a very decent smartband. It has a fine design. It has a large display that allows you to see more at a glance. However, this device here has not been consistent in tracking my heart rate. It has not been consistent in tracking my sleep. And the connected GPS feature is a total failure. In terms of stress monitoring, the Huawei Band 6 did a good job. And as for blood oxygen measurement, I would say that this feature on the Huawei Band 6 is very questionable. Although it's up to you to decide which is the better smartband between these two. So guys, this is where I draw the curtain for this video. If you find this video helpful, give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, click on that subscribe button. Until next time, goodbye.